Hi everyone, welcome back to Joanne Tech Lover. I'm Joanne, and today I'll be going over this Lugulake 60 optical mouse for everyday users or for FPS gamers, because optical is awesome. And also you might be thinking that, what is with this tiny little box? Is there going to be a small laptop mouse in there? I don't think so. It's just very environmentally friendly packaging. Alrighty, let's dig into this tiny itty bitty box, and inside you will find a full-size mouse. I've definitely seen a smaller gaming mouse and everyday use mouse in this, like the Cone Pier, which I do like, and I should definitely do a video on in the future. Alrighty, so here's an actual look at the mouse. Let's go over the cable first. You do get this sturdy braided cable, which is top-notch for what this mouse is worth. And also you get a, I believe, USB 2.0 connector. And let's take a closer look at the mouse itself. So as for aesthetics or comfort ergonomics, you do get the soft touch finish all across the front, and that's a feature that I would see on, let's say, more expensive mice, but this is definitely a huge plus here. And also I would say it's more of a palm grip, for me anyway. Maybe for larger hands it's claw, but for me it's palm. And I like how my fourth finger falls like just really well onto this little dip here, and my fifth finger, there's several dips I can put it on, so it's very, you know, not adjustable, but it is according to your preference. And also up at the front, you get this crackling frost design, and it's not just for looks. You'll be able to get this breathing LED in 7 colors, mind you, when I go ahead and plug this in for you. And now let's take a look at the buttons. So they say you get 6 programmable buttons, but with the kind of generic software that it comes with, that I was told comes with this, you can program any mouse with it. So I believe you can program these buttons and these. I've tried it, except for the DPI button. Couldn't really find that one. But the mouse wheel, you could do tilt action too, so that is really cool. But more on that when you actually see the software. So upon closer inspection, some more LED strips here, as well as your forward back. That's just the standard by default, and then more LED buttons here, and then you get default DPI of 4 levels. So just click it to cycle through. 800, 1200, 1600, and 2400 DPI. Now let's go ahead and flip it to the bottom. You do get some gliding feet here, glides quite smoothly on a flat surface. And for optical mice, I would say definitely go for more of a cloth surface. I believe it does glide better on those. I know for sure laser glides better on harder plastics. Last but not least is this 2400 DPI optical sensor. Like I said before, it's great for FPS gaming or for everyday users. And why is optical better for FPS? It's because you get more accuracy. Instead of lasers. So lasers, they have better stats on paper, but you get more inconsistency in the acceleration. So when you're trying to aim really quickly, probably won't get the result that you want. Alrighty, well that covers it for this mouse, so let's go ahead and plug this baby in. Here's a demo of the LEDs on the mouse. Like I said, they are breathing. We're going to cycle through. Here's the light blue. And it'll move on to purple, but I decided to call it the JTL colors. It's more pink on the sides and darker purple up top. And then there's the light green. And followed by the light green will be a white or white blue, I would say. Like a frost blue. And then it's dark blue after that. And then we have dark green, foresty, just reminds me of like elves in WoW. And then there's red finally. So those are the 7 colors that it cycles through. I kind of wish, like in the software, I could make them breathe faster or something, or just have it static. But there you have it. Look at the LEDs. Here's a quick look at the X mouse button control software for the Lugulake optical mouse. And it's not a standalone software for the mouse itself, because I use the software with my G600 and it works just fine. So this is cool in that you can use this software with other types of mice that you might have. Now then, on the left side we have your applications. Right now it's like on default, but if you click add, you can add a different application to link your different layers to. Now these layers are basically like profiles, I would say. And layer 1, for example, you could just do no change, don't intercept up here, or for example right click, I can make media mute button and then simply hit apply, and then boom, it is the mute button now. But I really don't want to do that, so I'm just going to change it back. And you even have options for wheel up, wheel down, tilt left, tilt right. So honestly, like for just regular everyday use, it's great. For FPS gaming, it's great too, although I didn't really see the key function change or macros and all that. However, you know, if you know more about this, that would be great. Please go ahead and share, as I have never used a software like this before. It's usually pertaining to the mouse, but now you can see how programmable your Lugu mouse can be, which is awesome. And you can even set, actually, let's go, this is layers to it. So you could be like, well, this button will be layer 1, 2, and then 4 and 5. So you can switch profiles that way. But I also didn't really see any DPI adjustments. I mean, I hope I'm not blind, because then it would be here, right? DP, no CPI either. Yeah, and macro would be an MA, right? Keyboard function would be in K, and I just, I didn't really see any of those options. Would have been nice, but honestly, this mouse is pretty amazing for the price. Yes. Alrighty, so there's that. You can change a layer name, go ahead and reset layer here. There's even some scrolling and navigation options as well. So there is the look at the X mouse button control software. Here's a quick look at where you can download the X mouse button control, and this was hard to find. I had to ask for it. As you can see, it's .uk. Yes, must be very popular there, but I saw on Amazon it was very popular, probably here too. So, and you can get the latest version by clicking this button here, and it should be as easy as that. And like I said, use it for like other mice too. Like, that's definitely a plus. So that's it. And feel free to donate if you think their software is bueno. Let's take a look at pros and cons. So what do I like about this mouse? Well, aside from the wowtastic price tag of $16.99, as of now anyway, does come with some software, so you can play with the buttons, program them, as well as this breathing LED. How many LED mice do you see for this price? And soft touch finish, it's like, wow, endless options. You can see why this got 4.5 stars out of 5 off of Amazon. And it also comes with this sturdy braided cord, also not something I see on one of the less expensive mice. Not as well known, but this is definitely a contender. And now for the cons. So there are really not that many, especially for this price tag. I can't really complain. The only thing is I wish it had some better software so I can maybe toggle with the LEDs, turn it off, because what if, you know, I decide to leave my computer on for many years without ever turning it off? And also the programmable buttons. Sure, you can change it to media, you know, to cut and paste, to maybe close browser, all that good stuff. But I didn't really see an option in the software for, let's say, DPI adjust or for macros and keyboard functions. But this isn't really for like an MMO or game or anything like that. For FPS, it should suffice. As well as for everyday use, this is a great little mouse. So all in all, I would definitely recommend this mouse, and I guess that covers it for the pros and cons. Well, that wraps up this video on this Lugulake 60 optical mouse. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, hit the like, comment, and subscribe button, and also please follow me on social media. Facebook fan page, Joanne Tech Lover, Twitter, Joanne Food Lover, and twitch.tv/WhaleTune, where I game stream with Tim weekly. Also, please don't forget to donate so it can help expand this channel and feed this techie. One more thing is storeenvy.com. Go ahead and check out my prints so you can go ahead and purchase to support. Yay! Alright, I guess all that's left to say is mwah, love you much.